Hello and welcome friends to 5 Minutes Engineering. Security attacks is the topic of today's video. In this short video, I'm going to introduce you the two major categories of security attacks, that are passive attacks and active attacks. In detail, in the next video, we will discuss about the types of active attacks, but there are only two types in passive attacks that we are going to discuss in this video. But before we start and make this topic easy, I would like to request you one thing. Please don't try these types of attacks on any kind of a person or organization or any group, okay? Because such kind of attacks are highly injurious to victims' health. So this is not a very responsive behavior. We are the responsible citizens of this country and this behavior is highly prohibited. So we should not execute such kind of attacks or actions. This is for just the knowledge purpose, academic purpose, okay? So let's start and understand about the two categories of security attacks. Let's start with understanding what are passive attacks. What is the nature of passive attacks? As the name suggests, the nature of attack is passive. Means there is no modification in the data or messages that are being transmitted. There is no modification done. There is no alteration done. Okay, just the confidentiality is lost in the passive attacks. How? That we will see it now with the visualization. See, this is a sender. A is a sender, B is a receiver. And as you can see the arrow, sender is sending something to B, some data, some message. Okay. So throughout this communication, when this communication is going on, when something is sent, okay, through this session, when some data packets, some messages are sent, what happens? These are the packets, or these data packets or these messages are taken by the S. Now S is an attacker. Let's say it is a S. Okay, some name would be, he or she would be having some name. So that attacker S will try to get those data packets, will try to get that respective message or data and try to read it. Okay, try to read it, and therefore hence confidentiality is lost. Confidentiality means what? Whatever that message or data was being sent by the sender A should have been only and only received by B, the receiver. B is an authentic receiver. So B should only receive it and read it. Then we say confidentiality is intact. The whole communication confidentiality is intact. It is not been compromised. But when that respective data packet or the message that is being sent for B and it is taken by the attacker S, at that time we say the confidentiality is lost, because it was expected to be read by B but now it is read by S. And that's what is actually happening in the first type of the passive attacks, that is release of message content. That is, whatever the message, whatever the data that was supposed to be read by B, now it is read by the attacker S. And that is what we call it as a release of message content. That is a very primitive passive attack possible, correct? Where the confidentiality is lost, totally lost, correct? Now let's move ahead and understand the second type of passive attack. What is the second type of passive attack? That is a traffic analysis. What it is? Traffic analysis means whatever the data packet, whatever the data, whatever the messages, whatever is happening, correct, which is from sender to receiver in this respective direction, what is the pattern of that? What is the pattern of messages that is being sent? What is the origin of that respective messages or data? So origin is A, because sender. Who is the sender? Who is the receiver? Okay, what is the pattern of the messages that are being sent? What is the size of that respective data packet that is being sent? The attacker S tries to find an answer to all these questions through traffic analysis, a passive attack. Okay, so this was about the passive attacks. Now let's move and understand about the second category of security attacks, that is active attacks. What do we mean by active? As the name suggests, it is active. The nature of this attack is active. That means here, whatever the data, whatever the messages in that communication or in that session is being getting transmitted or sent from sender to the receiver, those all data and messages are corrupt. They are getting corrupted by the attacker. They are getting modified by the attacker. They are getting altered by the attacker by introducing, you can say, error bits. Error bits are those bits which are not belonging to your original data. Means there is going to be some data that is going to be sent by the sender A to the receiver B. Okay, but now what this attacker S will do, it will take this data and it will not only read it, okay, but also it can modify it. It can also alter it. It can induce the error bits into it, and therefore corrupting the whole data. And because of this, what can happen? There can be two situations that can arise because of this. First of all, the original meaning of the data will be lost. Okay, original meaning of the data that was being sent by A, that meaning will be totally lost, or the data will become meaningless, or the data will totally become meaningless. Okay, now due to the active attacks, the integrity of data is compromised, the integrity of data is totally lost. How? That I will explain you. What is first of all integrity of data? See, sender A wants to send some data, wants to send some data packet, some message, and that is what we call it as a original data. Okay, and if that original data in the same form without getting any alteration reaches to the receiver B, then we say the integrity of the data is maintained, it is intact, it is not compromised, it is not lost. That is the ideal situation that we imagine to have. But what happens in real life? Some attackers like S tries to take that data, try to corrupt it, try to alter the bit, try to modify the data, try to induce the error bits, and because of that what happens? Your data completely get altered, modified, corrupt, and when that corrupt data reaches to the receiver B, that time we can say that our integrity is compromised, integrity of data is lost, because the data, the message, the data packet that has reached to the receiver B is totally different. It's like sender is sending ABC as a data to the receiver, okay, but the attacker is corrupting this data. It is converting this ABC into XYZ, and this XYZ is reached to the receiver B. Now this is totally different thing. Either the data will become totally meaningless, or it will have a totally different meaning after the attacker S try to alter, modify or corrupt your data. So here in the active attacks, the integrity of your data is completely compromised and lost, we can say. So friends, that's it for this video. In the next video we are going to discuss in detail with visualization that what are the different types of active attacks possible. And if you have found this video informative, do like it, and most importantly share this video with your all friends. Thanks a lot friends for watching this video.